know if you need me, I'm just a call away.
Lee, you don't know what you took from me.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
What the hell's going on with Pete?
He's not himself. Go.
Spider-Man 2. Alright, so Spider-Man 2 is the sequel to the PS4 Marvel Spider-Man made by Sony. It's also a sequel to the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, which really I consider the Miles Morales game DLC for the Spider-Man game. So basically the story of this game is you have basically what I love about the game is it's Spider-Man 2, which means there's also two Spider-Mans, because at the end of the last Spider-Man game, it reveals that Miles Morales has powers just like Peter Parker, that he's just like Spider-Man. And then, you know, you play the Miles Morales game, you get a little more build-up for him, how he can become Spider-Man on his own, and then you bring in Venom into the story. And I love how it's like, Miles is like, he doesn't know really where he can go. He can't let this hate he has for Mr. Negative from the last game. Also, you bring in some other cool villains like Kraven the Hunters in this game. You bring in the Crocodile, which he doesn't really play a major role in it, but it's cool to see him. Also, you bring in Harry Osborn back. At the end of the first game, we find out Harry Osborn's alive, and he's been doing this treatment. We find out in the DLC or of the Miles Morales game that it's Venom. That's what's been keeping him alive. And then it's the classic story. Peter Parker gets the Spider-Man gets the Venom suit and kind of becomes an asshole. I will say this I think is the definitive live action or visual action I have seen of the Peter Parker Venom story ever. I don't like those Venom movies. They're not good. I don't want anyone to say, but they're good. They're like 90s or no. They're not good. They're not good movies. Don't want to hear it. And Spider-Man 3 is not good either. So I've never actually seen Venom done right. And I actually have to say, I really liked what I saw with they did with Venom, and I liked how at first you're, oh yeah, it's an alright, and then it's coming, and bam, it just hits you. The action, the video game, the combat was very similar to the last game. I like how we kind of went smaller in the gameplay because there's not as many gadgets. Because I felt like in the first game, the only thing I really ever used gadget-wise was just the web shooters. And this one, I felt like it was a lot easier to use the different kind of gadgets, and it made the game flow a lot better. And I love how it reminds you a lot of, like, for me, like Grand Theft Auto 5 or some other games where it has two main protagonists. But I like how it swaps between Peter Parker, and I like how it swaps between Miles Morales. I like the swap up. And at the end of the game, you're just kind of like, are we going to see more Peter Parker, or are we focusing all on Miles? I kind of hope that we don't. I hope we do focus on Peter. I think we will in the next game, which I don't think it's going to be out till a very long time. But I have to say, this was not as good as the first game. The story was good, but the first game made me cry. The second game did make me cry, but I was very touched by the story. So I really enjoyed Spider-Man 2. Great game. Would love to play this again. Maybe one day. I have a lot of games I want to play. I'm hoping this year. Last year I did get a lot more video game reviews than I did the year before, but I really didn't hit that as much as I wanted to. So 2024, I hope to have at least 5, maybe 6 video game reviews to you on YouTube screen. So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video of me talking about Spider-Man. I hope to talk about more video games in the coming months and coming year. So guys, what are your thoughts of Spider-Man 2? Whatever they are, comment below. Let me know. And guys, if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, support, and tell your friends about Easy Nation. All too easy.